My legs are tucked under the yellow blanket. The tea is getting cold on the coaster. I've been staring at the same paragraph for about 20 minutes now. The radiator is making that clicking noise again, like it's trying to tell me a secret. I'm wearing your old sweater with the hole, the one that smells like laundry soap, smells like home. My thumb is resting on the corner of the page. I'm halfway through the middle of the story. I know things are about to change, but I like the feeling of not knowing yet, not knowing yet. The rain is hitting the glass in tiny circles. I should probably stand up and stretch, but the chair feels like it's part of my skin. I think I'm finally catching my breath. I'm nervous about what happens on Monday, but for now I'm just looking at the dust floating in the light from the desk lamp. Everything feels a little bit softer, so much softer. My thumb is resting on the corner of the page. I'm halfway through the middle of the story. I know things are about to change, but I like the feeling of not knowing yet, not knowing yet. Just one more chapter, maybe just one more. I think I'm ready, think I'm to turn it now. I'm ready. The dust settles on the shelf. Every settles on the shelf. Everything is exactly where it belongs, where it belongs. Turn the leaf. Paper moves, the weight is light. Turn the leaf. Low light on the wood table, the black tea stays warm. Words march across the white. I am staying here, safe in the covers of binding. Safe here. Turn the leaf. Paper moves, the weight is light. Turn the leaf. resting, the loop continue. Da ba da ba ba. The desk is a geometric arrangement of heavy oak, intersecting the yellow cone of the halogen lamp. My fingers trace the fibers of the cellar roof. Calculated stillness in the epicenter of the house. The air moves in measured cycles of ventilation and symmetrical patterns of light on the plaster ceiling. I am a stationary object in a revolving urban world. The dust particles move like tiny improvisers. The book is an architecture of folded white sheets, bound together by a spine of tight black thread. Ink flows in a river of complex syntax, reflecting the nocturnal ecosystem of the study. A soft light carves the room into sharp angles, maintaining a hierarchy of focus and intellect. The silence is not a void, but a solid structure, holding the weight of the room in total suspension. Everything is urgent yet perfectly suspended in place. Velocity without movement in a mental transit. The ink is a liquid map of a different mind. Sharp edges of the types cutting the silence. A sudden shift in the key of my concentration. Rapid eye movements scanning the dense lexicon. The pressure of the paper against the wood, building a tension that never needs to resolve. The room breathes in a rhythm of heat and cold, expanding the boundaries of this private geometry. I am lost in the frantic energy of the page, while the house remains a monument of calm. Words arrive in a stream of consciousness, connecting the reader to the mechanical ghost. The desk holds the light and the light holds the air, until the morning breaks the pattern of the dark. Da ba da ba ba. The grid is complete. Calculated, stationating. My pen rests against the edge of the tray, leaving a trace of ink on my thumb. The lamplight stays steady on the wooden desk, tracing the grain of the oak in silence. I am watching the steam rise from my cup, watching it rise. The heavy textbook stays open on the final chapter, but the margins are crowded with my own thoughts, careful blue marks left on the white paper. It is a small victory to reach the end, just to finish the work that I have started. Closing heavy cover with a certain sound, listening to the rhythm of my own steady breath, soft and steady. Rain taps a rhythm against the window glass. The radiator clicks in the corner of the room. I am 20 and the world feels quite wide, but this corner is exactly the right size. My shoulders drop an inch lower than before. The long task is finally settled and done. The long task is finally settled and done. The wood of the chair feels cool and solid, feels cool and solid, cool and solid. Sometimes the hours feel like a steep climb. jagged and heavy and hard to get through. But I found a path through the dark ink, moving with patience through every long line. It is a small victory to reach the end, just to finish the work that I have started. Closing heavy cover with a certain sound, listen to the rhythm of my own steady breath, soft and steady. Everything is quiet in the house tonight. The paper is still and the light is soft, so still. I am resting now, resting, a small victory. The sun is cutting a sharp angle across the pine. It hits the grain of the desk where I left my blue pen. I haven't looked up from the paper in a long time. It feels good to let the clock just do its own thing without me checking in on the minutes. I can hear the neighbor's dog barking 3 houses down, but it sounds like it's happening to someone else, to someone else. This blanket is a heavy anchor on my knees. It keeps me from floating out the window into the noise of the traffic. I am exactly where I am, grounded by the weight of the weave. The wool is pilled and smells like the cedar chest. It's a dull gray color that matches the afternoon. I reach down and pull at a loose thread. It's a habit I can't seem to break when I'm thinking my tea has gone cold in the ceramic mug. So cold now. I'm finally understanding the middle chapter. The words are starting to make sense in this light, in this light. This blanket is a heavy anchor on my knees. It keeps me from floating out the window into the noise of the traffic. I am exactly where I am, grounded by the weight of the weave. Just the paper, just the soft light. The house is settling into the floorboards, and I am staying right here, staying right here, under the weight of the wool, the heavy wool.
Soft pitter-patter on the window pane, finding shelter from the city rain. A quiet corner, a velvet chair, a scent of sweetness in the air. Soft rain and vanilla tea pouring down in a minor key. The world outside can rush and fade, but I'll stay here in the warm arcade. Just the piano, the steam, and me. a jazzy melody upon my lips. Soft rain and vanilla tea pouring down in a minor key. The world outside can rush and fade, but I'll stay here in the warm arcade. Just the piano, the steam, and me. Soft rain and vanilla tea. No need to hurry, no need to run. I found my peace without the sun. The double bass hums a mellow tune, wrapping around this little room. Soft rain and vanilla tea pouring down in a minor key. The world outside can rush and fade, but I'll stay here in the warm arcade. Just the piano, the steam, and me. Soft rain and vanilla tea. Steep it slow, let it breathe. Nothing else I really need. Just the rain, just the tea. Quiet moments setting me free.
Da 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 da. The steam rises against the glass. Morning light paints the wood floor. I hold the ceramic between my palms, feeling the weight of a new day. The street is starting to wake up, but here the air is still and sweet. A thin stream of honey falls, tracing circles in the white foam. It disappears into the dark swirl, changing the color of the sun. The spoon makes a soft silver sound, a small bell for this quiet house. This warmth is all I need now. A slow before the world calls, a slow breath before the world calls. Salt on the breeze from the window, sweetness in the porcelain cup. Ooh, so sweet in the porcelain cup. Outside the trees lean into the wind. People carry their burdens to the sea. I watch the dust dancing in the rays, knowing this moment is a short gift, like a wave that touches the sand, then pulls back to the deep blue. One sip and the honey lingers, bringing the flowers of the field to this room in the middle of the town. I am a traveler who has arrived, sitting at a table of old oak, finding peace in a small ritual. The cup is almost empty. The sun is climbing higher. Quiet joy, just this.
The city is asleep, the neon is dim. A little corner cafe, I'm walking right in. The bell on the door gives a soft little chime. I'm leaving the rush of the daylight behind. Moonlight cappuccino, foam on my lips, taking it slow with these midnight sips. The saxophone sighs a smoky sweet tune, just me and this cup and the light of the moon. The barista smiles, wiping down the bar. Outside the window, a solitary star. A table for one, but I'm never alone. The jazz in the air feels like coming home. Moonlight cappuccino, foam on my lips, taking it slow with these midnight sips. The saxophone sighs a smoky sweet tune, just me and this cup and the light of the moon. No deadlines to meet, no places to be, just the rhythm of night washing over me. The steam rising up in the silver glow, the world spinning softly, wonderfully slow. Cappuccino, foam on my lips, taking it slow with these midnight sips. The saxophone sighs a smoky sweet tune, just me in this cup and the light of the moon. Stirring the shadows, tasting the night. Everything's easy, everything's right. Moonlight cappuccino, just drifting away. Good night. Good night. Sunbeams dancing on the wooden floor. A little brass bell rings by the open door. Got a steaming mug of something sweet, watching strangers wander down the street. The barista smiles and hums a tune, a lazy morning that'll stretch to noon. Oh, these slow Sundays, where the hours just slip away. Smooth jazz drifting on the breeze, lost in a story. Mind mind at ease. Sip by sip, the worries fade in the cozy Sunday shade. Pages turning like a gentle sigh. Cotton clouds are painting the summer sky. An acoustic guitar plays soft and low. Nowhere to be, nowhere to go. The scent of roasted beans in the air. Not a single burden, not a single care. Oh, these slow Sundays, where the hours just slip away. Smooth jazz drifting on the breeze, lost in a story, mind at ease. Sip by sip, the worries fade in the cozy Sunday shade. Let the world outside keep spinning fast. I'll sit right here and make this moment last. Just a quiet corner, my coffee and me, flowing softly like a gentle sea. Oh, these slow Sundays, where the hours just slip away. Smooth jazz drifting on the breeze, lost in a story, mind at ease. Sip by sip, the worries fade in the cozy Sunday shade. Slow Sunday, sweet vanilla, let it stay. Just the hum of the room and a lazy afternoon. Slow Sunday, fade away. Golden sunlight on the wooden floor. A little bell rings above the door. The smell of espresso fills the air. Not a single worry, not a single care. I stir the ice in my tall glass, watching the lazy morning pass. Oh, summer latte melodies drifting like a gentle breeze. Piano notes and roasted beans, lost inside these quiet dreams. Take a sip, let the world slow down in the sweetest corner of the town. Pages turning in my favorite book, hiding away in this cozy nook. The barista hums a velvet tune. I think I'll stay till the afternoon. A soft brush on the snare drum sweeps while the busy city outside sleeps. Oh, summer latte melodies drifting like a gentle breeze. Piano notes and roasted beans, lost inside these quiet dreams. Take a sip, let the world slow down in the sweetest corner of the town. No place to be, to leave, just magic in the air to breathe. The steam rises up, the chords fall down, a little oasis we have found. Stir it slow, let the ice cubes clink. Take a moment just to sit and think. Summer latte melodies fading gently in the summer breeze, sweet and warm, just like a summer dawn. Morning light pours through the glass. Steam is rising from the cup. Watch the busy people pass, but in here the rush gives up. Fingers tracing every line of a story old and sweet. Everything is feeling fine in my favorite corner seat. Oh, this window seat harmony, just a mellow tune, my book and me. The world is spinning outside the door, but I'm floating just above the floor, wrapped in a quiet cafe melody, in my window seat harmony. Turning pages, finding space, quiet thoughts begin to bloom. A warm acoustic, gentle pace, filling up this cozy room. Soft piano paints the air, blending with the coffee bean. Not a worry, not a care, in this golden morning scene. Oh, this window seat harmony, just a mellow tune, my book and me. The world is spinning outside the door, but I'm floating just above the floor, wrapped in a quiet cafe melody, in my window seat harmony. Jazz chords linger soft and slow, sunbeams dancing in my hair. Nowhere else I need to go. Breathing in the roasted air, let the hours to my book and me. The world is spinning outside the door, but I'm floating just above the floor, wrapped in a quiet cafe melody, in my window seat harmony. Sweet melody, just the morning light and me, sunlight, coffee and clarity, window seat harmony, fading out so peacefully.
Softly now, I pull the wool blanket up. The tea has gone cold, resting my heels on the pine. The grain remembers my weight. I open the heavy cover. Dust hangs in the air. Hear the wind cannot reach. The rain is a distant ghost falling on a roof of tin. I am a seed in the earth, waiting for the world to turn. The ink is dark like the soil. Letters are rows of oats, planted by a hand I never met. I walk through the paper woods. My feet make no noise at all. I left at the door. This page was a tall tree once, drinking from the mountain stream. Now it holds my breath, steady and slow, steady and slow. Hear the wind cannot reach. The rain is a distant ghost falling on a roof of tin. I am a seed in the earth, waiting for the to turn. The sun moves across the rug. I am staying right here, lost in the gray, lost in the grain. Quiet now. Pale pool on the desk, floating specks catch the brass. Drifting slow, weightless crowd in the beam, silent show for a party of one. Just me. Thumb slides across the grain, heavy paper, rough edge of a page, ink dried black and deep, wool socks on the floor, breath steady, the pulse of the room beating soft, so soft. Door locked tight, rain tapping the glass. I don't hear the street, just the turn of the leaf. Time suspended in amber, motifs keep the beat, spinning in the warm air, suspended, caught in the cone of light, laid back, waiting for the next chapter, next page. Still, quiet, turn the leaf, let it drift, fade to black again. The world is closed, I am home. Open the book, black ink on white, my hand is calm. Read the lines, one after another, the silence is heavy, like a blanket. The lamp is steady, steady and bright. The lamp is steady, sin here, sin here. Forget the street, forget the noise, forget the sharp. The focus is sharp, the air is warm. I am doing the work, slow and sure, no rush now. The paper is smooth, the pen is heavy. I am here, inside the circle of the lamp. The lamp is steady, steady and bright. The lamp is steady, sin here, sin here. The lamp is steady, steady and bright, steady and bright, steady and bright. Just the page, just the light. Safe now.
Morning on the table, steam curls by your hand. Paper over on your knees now. Slow and silver sand, window full of pale gold. You let it land. Take your time, stay a while, let the room learn your smile. I need morning cup, hold me soft, hold me up. I need morning cup, stay with me, stay with us. I need morning cup. Pen tip makes a circle, thoughts begin to bloom. Pages in a quiet stack, filling up the room. Your calm is like a window, open after rain. Take your time, breathe it in, let the day begin again. I need morning cup, hold me soft, hold me up. I need morning cup, stay with me, stay with us. I need morning cup. Little spoon on porcelain, sun on every line. One more gentle second, everything is fine. I need morning cup, hold me soft, hold me up. I need morning cup, stay with me, stay with us. I need morning cup. The neon flickers through the midnight rain. I'm sitting quiet by the misty pane. A cup of coffee that has long grown cold, while jazz plays softly and the night unfolds. The street lamps cast a golden weeping glow on everyone that hurries far below. It's a window serenade, a quiet melody. The saxophone is sighing out a memory for me. Watch the raindrops racing down the glass so clear, washing out the sorrow, leaving only quiet here. In the sleepy corner voices circle in the breathless fog and write your name into the midnight log. The bittersweet romantic mood arrives as silver water down the window dives. It's a window serenade, a quiet melody. A saxophone is sighing out a memory for me. Watch the raindrops racing down the glass so clear, washing out the sorrow, leaving only quiet here. In the sleepy corner of this old cafe, I'll let the window serenade, wash the world away. No tears to cry, just a peaceful kind of blue. A velvet cushion and a distant thought of you. The brassy notes curl up into the dark and leave a gentle comfort in my heart. The raindrops racing down the glass so clear, washing out the sorrow, leaving only quiet here. In the sleepy corner of this old cafe, I let the window serenade, wash the world away. Wash the world away. Let the saxophone sway, just a drop